Hi, this is Terry with twohubs.com, and I'd like to introduce you to the eebrake, the lightest, most consistent and powerful brake on the market. So why don't you stay tuned while I go into the technical features that really set this brake apart from the rest. Now the eebrake is essentially a U-brake, which is going to be the most powerful brake caliper design. And eeCycle works through innovation and some really sharp engineering was able to obviously save a lot of weight, preserve modulation, consistency, and get the most amount of power out of the brake, and subsequently make it compatible with all sorts of different levers that are available in today's market. Now, the success of the eebrake begins with its mounting to the fork or the frame of the bike. And unlike most brake calipers that have a narrow stud that comes out of the main body of the caliper, the eebrake has an individual mounting bolt, which steps up from 6 millimeters to 12 millimeters in diameter, which really preserves or increases the stiffness of the caliper, which typically flexes under brake load. It's also made out of titanium, which really cuts down on the weight. And it is eccentric in its design, which means you can raise and lower the caliper for various wheel and frame tolerances, etc. So and we'll get more into the adjustability later on in the video, which really sets this brake apart. What's really special about the eebrake is the geometry of the caliper here, which promotes a very direct load path of the brake pad into the braking surface. This will provide for even pad wear. Obviously, you're generating more leverage at that angle, and will require not as much service, or will reduce your adjustment intervals. You won't be adjusting your brakes as often. Furthermore, the brake does have a quick release mechanism, which is really simple in its design. With a little bit of brake pressure on the brake pads, you can pull this lever up, which will open the brake pads and will allow you to pull your wheel out very easily, and I think easily clears up to a 28 millimeter tire. And true to the form of eeCycle Works innovation, a nice final touch here is the really tidy cable routing. I call it aerodynamic cable routing. The eebrake, the front caliper will, the line of the housing will actually be right in front of the head tube of the bike, and same with the rear. It'll wrap around the seat tube. Looks really nice and tidy, and definitely a nice finishing touch by eeCycle Works. Now, brake pad installation and replacement is a piece of cake. It's tool-free and pretty quick and easy for those of you that are always going back and forth between their carbon rims and their aluminum braking surface rims, training wheels. So it's quite easy. I'll take them off this bike here and put them into another caliper. All you're doing is basically popping the brake pad out in the back and sliding it out. And putting them in is equally as easy. What you do here is insert the tip of the brake pad, slide it in, press it into place, and you're home free. Well, I certainly hope you enjoyed my review of the eebrake, certainly my favorite brake on the market. Should you have any questions, you know how to reach us at twohubs.com. You can email us info@twohubs.com. Other than that, we look forward to seeing you out on the road. Enjoy the ride.